This is WUSA 9 News at 5, and tonight we want to start with a story that's all about protecting your money. Thank you for joining us on WUSA 9 and streaming on WUSA 9 Plus. I'm Lorenzo Hall. So tonight, an accused scammer is off the streets. Police say he installed skimmer devices on cash machines all over Maryland and Virginia, and others like him. They're still out there tonight. So let's talk about ways to protect yourself. Our Lionel Donovan is in Brandywine right now at one of the locations where police say these devices were found. So Lionel, tell us more.
Good afternoon, Lorenzo. Well, the Prince George's County Police Department says although one person is behind bars, others running this same type of operation are still out there. So it's important for people to pay attention when they go to ATMs. On October 2nd, 34-year-old Peter Fedorenko was arrested for installing skimming devices across Fairfax County. But today, Prince George's County Police say the scope of his alleged crime spree was much wider.
That suspect was known to be putting several devices on ATMs throughout the area in both Fairfax, Calvert, and our jurisdiction as well.
This video from Prince George's County Police allegedly shows Fedorenko installing a skimming device on an ATM inside this Brandywine gas station on October 2nd. PGPD investigators say the devices were recovered hours later, preventing any personal financial data from getting stolen. Authorities say this was just one of nearly a dozen locations where Fedorenko allegedly installed these devices throughout Maryland and Virginia.
How much can somebody get, through these kinds of scams and skimming devices?
Large amounts. Not going to speak on other people's investigations, but we do know that he's been cashing out. So they can range from, $5,000 to $500,000.
Sergeant Quarles says it's important for shoppers to look out for these skimming devices, especially when they're shopping in high-traffic areas like convenience stores and supermarkets or using bank drive-thrus.
These devices are intentionally hard to identify, but if you see, if ATMs aren't working or you see something protruding out of the skimming or a camera attached to an ATM, that's usually strong indicators.
Now, some of these skimming devices are still out there, so it's important that when you're using your card, you have to be vigilant when you're at that ATM. Lorenzo?
Yeah, Lionel, so we heard the sergeant there saying these skimming devices they're really hard to identify. So what should people do if they're worried that their card may have been skimmed?
Well, that is the thing, right? Sergeant Quarles was telling me that sometimes money isn't taken out immediately. It could be weeks or even months later. So it's very important for you to regularly check your bank statements and make sure that nothing unusual is going on. There's no unusual activity. If you do see something suspicious, don't just report it to your bank. Let law enforcement know so they can get on top of it. Back to you.
A lot of good information, especially knowing that money can be taken out weeks later. Got to keep on checking. Lionel, thank you.